production build next? I've got a reactor, a factory, sorting shells. Oh, sorry, you're here. Oh, I didn't, of course, the tutorial. Hi, this is Diamond Hammer, so I was just thinking about what I should do next in town. I'm going to show you how to do a few things. So we're going to need our hopper, and we'll go inside to get a basic startup on crafting on our amazing new server, just gain access through the computer. Yeah, so we're in the crafting area. I want to show you a few things because there have been people asking a lot of questions on how to craft this, how to craft that, how to make this, what do you use it for, etc, etc. And a lot of these questions you can answer for yourself by using not enough items, or NAE, which you may have heard a lot of people mention. And that's this big list of junk over here, you might have noticed, which is new. This lists everything that you can craft or obtain in the game, absolutely everything. The standard setup is R. If you press the button R, it will show you the recipe for the item. So if I select, for example, the personal chest, which Earl just did a very good little video on, so you guys know how to make it. But you know, I'm like, where the hell is the personal chest in this list? Well, that's what the search bar is for at the bottom here, this little black box. You click there and you type in personal, and it'll show you the personal chest, or the personal safe. And you can search those, you can search anything really. If you search diamond, it'll show you all of the items that contain the word diamond. But getting back to the chest, because that's a craftable item. Personal. Most of you all know the recipe for this by now. If you hover over the item and press R, well no, actually, because I had the search bar activated, I have to click on it. Click on the item to deactivate the search bar, and then press R, and it'll show you the recipe. So I know I need to have an electronic circuit, a machine block, and a chest, which is great. But what if I have an item which I can then use for something? For example, a piece of copper cable, which you guys are going to be using a lot at the beginning. You select your copper cable, and because I had the recipe selected, it already automatically comes up when I clicked on it. And if instead of pressing R, I press U, it'll show me the uses. Now, this isn't the only use. At the top here, you see you have these two little left and right arrows. I want to select shaped IC2 crafting. So it will show me all of the recipes that I can use copper cable for. And I can scroll through the pages of items until I get to the one I want. And say, like, I want to make solar helmet. So I know I need an iron helmet, a solar panel, and copper cables. It's that easy. The way you actually use them in game is another thing entirely. I mean, it's something most people learn from trial and error. I've been playing the game, playing this mod, should I say it, for well over a year now. So I know a lot of the recipes by heart, how to do things. I've blown myself up a few times with a nuclear reactor and electrocuted myself on Tesla coils. But it's all good, it's all good. You know, you're having a bit of fun. It's a sandbox game, it's discovery. If you want a lot more info, the Industrial Craft Wiki is there, and as far as I know, Coca is working on the wiki on the CraftBit website, so we can search our own little database of information. Other than that, crafting tables. The normal crafting table is very normal and very plain and very simple. But NAE also has a function when you're on the crafting table itself. This here is a project table which you can go ahead and search for in not enough items, so you know how to use it. But once you've made it, It has the same interface as the normal crafting table, but you can also store items in it. And the great thing about this is when you're in the middle of crafting something, so let's say I want to craft some cable, you put your copper in, and you put your rubber in. And then let's say I've run out of rubber, you know, that's not here at the moment. I've run out of rubber, and then, oh look at that, I've come out of the crafting table, but none of the items dropped off. They're all there. So it saves you having to redo things over and over and over again. So this is a very useful piece of kit. And there you go, I've got my copper. And when I make my copper cable, you see the items stayed there. And because I have enough items in the bottom of the the inventory of the project table itself, as long as I have items that are needed to make this item, I can keep clicking and making it again instead of having to put the number of, if I wanted to make 2 sets of copper cable, and I'd put 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, etc, etc. You don't have to do that. As long as the project table has enough of the items in its inventory, you can carry on making more and more of that item. Yeah, so that's that basically. But the other function that is combined with not enough items in crafting tables is quite useful as well. If you don't know the recipe for something, then obviously, you know, you keep going back and forth between, let's say, I want to make a recycler. Then I get the recipe up and I'm like, yeah, okay. And I go back and I forgot the damn thing. What do I need? And I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, I need this, I need that. But you don't have to remember it all the time. If you press R while you're on the crafting table itself, oh, that's a bit of a fail. It doesn't do it on a project table. It does it on a normal crafting table. So until you've got up to a project table, while you're using, where's I've got my crafting table here somewhere. There's a normal crafting table. There we go. On your normal crafting table, when you're there, you say, I want to make a recycler. Get the recipe. You see, there's a little question mark here. You click on it, and it superimposes the recipe onto the crafting table. So you don't have to remember it. So you just take the items out of your inventory and place it there, and you know, Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, you've got your recycler in, and you can go and put it into your system and start recycling items, which I do a lot of actually. Just get rid of that. So that's it really. I mean, there's a lot of other do's and don'ts, but I think we'll get to that as we make little tutorials on other things. I mean, if you guys want tutorials on anything on the anything out of Red Power or anything out of Industrial Craft, then just let us know. Then we can plonk it up. I mean, I have some experience with Red Power. I mean, I've learnt a lot just in last couple of days while I've been playing on the server. While I was making this is my automated factory leading up to my shop. As you see, this is a great big combination of all of our wonderful mods. You've got a little bit of Red Power here with your sorters and your pneumatic tubes, and then you've got Red Power there as well with the Bluetricity furnaces and the cables, and then you've got a little bit of Industrial Craft here where you've got your redstone engines, and then that's another part of another mod, your crystal chest, which is just a diamond chest with glass around it so you can see what's in there. Very cool, huh? And Buildcraft is in here as well somewhere. I can't remember exactly where it is. I know I use Buildcraft. Well, anyway, and I crafted all of these items using my lovely little Nay, because I can't remember. God knows I can't remember all of the recipes myself. And looking at the wiki, so well, there's a lot of information out there. But like I said, if you guys need anything, just let us know on the forums or post comments to the video. And have fun crafting and have fun in the world. I'll see you guys.